My name is Isaias Faria. I'm the technical lead of the Ensemble platform at ENODA. And Ensemble is the orchestration layer that bridges assets to the balancing market. So Ensemble is leveraging the flexibility that we have from the prime exchangers and other devices, and we offer to the TSO via the balancing market. So I think one of the biggest challenges that we are facing those days is grid equilibrium, the grid balancing, right? So if you think a couple of years ago, the generation side was very much stable and predictable, with bigger power plants supplying power for us. On the other side, we have households, the load side, very much predictable as well. And what is happening right now is that both sides are getting way more dynamic. So on the one hand, we have PVs, decentralized power generation, PVs, wind turbines, all those things, which makes the generation side much harder to predict. But on the other hand, the load has also changed quite a lot. So I believe the biggest problem is how do we maintain that equilibrium, because that equilibrium reflects directly to the grid frequency. So this is exactly where Ensemble comes in, right? So the TSO, the transmission system operator, is the entity responsible to maintain the grid stability, and that reflects directly on the grid frequency. So Ensemble is essentially bridging that gap by offering the flexibility that we have on the prime exchangers with batteries and other resources, and we offer that flexibility to the TSO, and the TSO will dispatch those availabilities depending on the needs of the grid. So that's where Ensemble fits in the whole pipeline, supporting the TSO to maintain the grid stable. So what excites me the most is the impact that we are generating. So, and we can see that in different ways, right? So lights are on, it is because the TSO is constantly maintaining that equilibrium, and we are not only helping directly offering a service there, but we are also unlock and making it more affordable, more accessible for people like us, prosumers, asset owners, to also be part of that solution. So Ensemble bridging that and delivering this impact, solving the problem, is actually very, very motivating for me.